Dudes, what's up? It's new guitar day. We got a weird one today, guys. Let's get into it and check it out. You guys ready for it? Here we go. Whoop. There it is, man. Hondo. Now, you guys have seen me buy the Hondos before. I always tell you to buy those Hondo Professional Series guitars that are made in Japan. They're super high quality, best sleepers out there. This is not a Hondo Professional. This is a Korean-made Hondo Delux 727 Mark II. Now, I've never really bought a Hondo before from Korea, and in the early days, they were really bad manufacturing. That's why they went to Japan, and they had the Japanese teach them how to make some really great guitars. And so they took that knowledge and they put it back into their later guitars, which this one would be a 1983. And supposedly the Deluxe Mark II series is the second evolution of them trying to up the quality. And even looking at the headstock, you can tell that they're doing a pretty good job, because if we turn it around, you can see that they have Hondo branded enclosed tuners on there, which is kind of an upgrade from those old cheap stamp tuners that they would often put on those early Hondo guitars. But here's the thing. I actually didn't buy this because it was a Hondo. I actually bought this because of the paint job. Check this out. This is a pretty rare and unusual guitar. That, my friends, is the factory Eddie Van Halen Bumblebee style paint job. What? Now, Eddie was always known as being an innovator. He couldn't afford a guitar when he was first starting out, so his famous guitar with all the stripes, he basically built that thing, and he kept modding it and smashing it up and doing whatever he could to make it the absolute player. And I almost feel like Hondo, in a way, took inspiration from that and did this wacky thing where they put a freaking tremolo on the Les Paul. But also, look at this pickup. It's like a humbucker here in a single coil here. This is an X14 a humbucker, a Hondo branded humbucker, if it's original. I mean, that's sort of strange. Like, I've only really seen that on Telecasters, and you don't even see that on a whole lot of Telecasters necessarily. But so this is all kinds of wackiness going on, which made me attracted to the guitar even more, if I'm honest with you. So let's talk about this guitar. So we're talking about the H727 VHT Van Halen paint, VHT for Tremolo. This is actually a pretty rare guitar, even within the Hondo sphere, to have this configuration. They made it with two humbuckers, they made it with a standard tailpiece on it, all that kind of stuff. But the Tremolo makes this one pretty interesting, and I was curious about it just from that point of view. But on top of all of that, yes, I'm attracted to weird guitars. Yes, I love the fact that it has Eddie Van Halen style paint. There's actually one more reason I bought this guitar, and it might be the most important reason for me personally. I love a strange guitar, but I love Van Halen more than I love a strange guitar. And this guitar, signed by Eddie Van Halen in 1993. What else can be said? It's got the Eddie Van Halen look, it's got the Eddie Van Halen inventiveness, and it's got Eddie Van Halen. I'm really looking forward to stringing this one up and crossing our fingers that it plays. I hope I'm surprised, Hondo. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's plug her in. Well, maybe we'll clean her up a little bit first. And here she is, folks. Hot off the bench. Turned out to be one hell of a player. I was actually rather surprised how great this guitar played. What do we do to it? Well, we upgraded the bridge to a Tokai Japan bridge with Graphtec saddles on it. And this pickup was dead. The original pickup was dead. So we went ahead and went vintage Japanese with a Goto Invader style copy pickup and this awesome yellow bezel to match all the awesome yellow stripes going on everywhere. Upgraded the pots to bigger pots and a cool little brass, more traditional tremolo switch right there. And then the final thing we did was we went ahead and put on a brass nut, because I guess I got a thing for brass. I cannot help myself. So that's cool. Another neat thing about this is they had to put a fret marker on the number one, just in case you didn't know you were on number one. Now you know. All right, guys, let's plug it in. I'll give you a sound of how it plays.